Yo, what it do, everybody? You know we're coming in with a breakdown of Headlock, my own song, out now everywhere. And I just want to show you guys some secrets, tips and tricks for the flow, and reasons why I think this came out so heavy. I really like this song. It has a lot of energy, and I just want to show you a little breakdown of all the simple tricks I'm using to make these songs and how I can make them quickly and efficiently. And most importantly, how to get the energy high. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 10,000. First thing I want to go ahead and show you are the main timing, song arrangement, structure, technique. So when I wanted to start this, I was just like, let's make the drop happen at bar 17 here, which means that 16 bars is the intro and the buildup. So we're dropping it pretty soon, like pretty quickly in time. And that was on purpose, you know, for the TikTok mindset. We got to make sure we just, you know, get the energy happening fast. So halfway through this is our intro. Main goal here was just to have a big sub playing so that if you're at the club or the festival, you can feel the intro and catch a vibe, like pitch bending it during the intro to get some movement. And then we have the cool vocal. Without the sub, it's not as much, you know. So the sub is holding it down. It's important to me to get vocals, you know, saying headlock. So I got an AI to say headlock.
Headlock.
Put a lot of effects on it, you know, distortion, reverb, saturation, little alter boy changing the pitch when I need it. Right now, the pitch is regular.
Headlock.
More reverb, multiband dynamics, more distortion. So we're just like stacking all kinds of different effects to make this bigger.
Headlock.
And in these sections, it's pitched and cut up in little sections. So the metallic reverbs and the metallic delays that I'm using are really holding it down, making that crazy atmosphere. As you hear something slowly opening up and getting bigger, and that's important for the energy. So you have an auto filter on this with all these basses. They're just audio basses. This bass here, though, is resampled from the drop. So we're like teasing what's going to happen. And we're opening it up slowly. So as we get closer to the build-up and the drop, it's like opening up, adding energy. Chop it up, slowly start building it up with some drums, risers. The build-up's important, you know, adding tension, and then we, boom, release it around the drop. So I have a clap and a kick layered together, those risers, just creating that tension, then boom, pre-drop.
Headlock.
So as you see, I don't drop it right away on 17. We do a fake out. We're building more tension so we can get more energy. This is all just to make the drop feel heavier so the drop hits harder, basically. That's real important, all the energy levels. So in the fake out, we're using the washout. And we have no drums playing. But we have one of these basses playing, an ominous bass, nice rhythm bass, setting it off. And then we're going to have this bass play and have it continue to play, but then we add all the new sounds, the deeper, lower, mid-grungier basses that I made. We have multiple layers with the sub clipped together. With all the prosecute videos and stuff I've been making, we're just saturating it together, putting disperser on it, clipping it together, and just really making a beast with these basses here. It's really important that we have this blended in with the higher pitched, more dynamic bass sitting on top. So it's important that we have like these little fills and stuff right before the drop hits. It almost goes silent. And that's on purpose, to make that drop feel heavier as soon as it hits. I purposely did not add a vocal or anything right there. And then we wait to start adding the vocals later on. As soon as the drop starts, we don't get in to the main motif. We have this like call section. So that's the conversation I'm creating with the call and response. Call here, and then response. Then the fills, right? These are 4-bar phrases, simple 4-bar phrases. Call, response, fill. The fills can be anything, right? This is just a bass and a baby alligator. that stayed in there. So, the fills take it away from being so loud, and then boom, we go back to loud right in the next phrase. As the sound is progressing, we're adding all these like lasers and zaps and all these different sounds just to keep it progressing throughout the phrases. I even have screams in here. So the fills will keep changing. The phrases are very similar, but there's small changes throughout each phrase. And you'll see we have the fake out, 4 bars. Then we have a whole 16-bar drop. 1, 2, 3, 4 different phrases within the drop. And then boom, we go to a middle build. So instead of breaking it down, we do
You waste time.
We do an epic vocal fill. So these are some Star Wars voice lines. Just adding so much energy.
You waste time.
Making it seem dark, mysterious.
You waste time.
If you see, this is a longer fill here, a 1-bar fill right at the end of the drop. Good transitions will make this fill heavier, make it feel more professional, and this will lead right into that middle build.
You waste time.
Lots of snares. Snares going faster now. Filtered out snares.
You waste time. How convenient.
And same techniques, right? Call, response, fill, pre-drops. We're just adding new pre-drops, adding new sounds as we're progressing.
How convenient.
And I kind of let this vocal go through, like the downbeat. Downbeat's 45.
How convenient.
So I'll be trying different flow tricks, different ways I can put the vocal in, just to add energy. And for the last drop, we do a simple just break and add some silence just to add a little bit of heaviness here. Check this. So just small tricks like that also are going to make the world of a difference. Get your fade on. Do it for all your basses. See, I resampled the main beefy bass and it turned into this, so I can control those fades. That's fun. And like these basses that you hear. Big long tails with delay. And I'll usually be pitching these. This is like -3. This one's -27. Just to create some new sounds and tones and have a good fun time. The sub obviously is being pushed to the maximum, right? If these things are off, check the difference. So remember, watch my previous videos so you can see how we're post-processing the sub and the basses together It's really important to get a heavier sound if that's what you're looking for, a more distorted sound. It is harder to tame because of how much distortion and clipping can come through. But, if you're turning your sub down, if you're mixing your bass layers down, you'll be able to get some cool results and unique sounds. Now, this song is in D minor or D sharp minor. So that means every sub you see, every bass you see is going to be tuned to D sharp or playing the note D sharp, because that's going to be our root note. And I'll use the fifth as well in the scale when I need to. The drums are relatively simple. Big, long clap is important. Adding the rides and the cymbals. So having these big drums side-chained well is going to be important. And then on the master, it's pretty minimal. We just use the Pro L, oversampling, just to help with aliasing. Have a JST clipper at the end. And this ozone doing very minimal EQ. And adding some imaging to these bands. So it's a good time, it's a fun time, and we're measuring the actual loudness throughout the song, making sure that the intro is not as loud as the drop, and making sure that the drop is the loudest, but not too loud. -3 LUFS is like the maximum I'm going. Go ahead and check that. So you see we're right there getting super loud, and if I'm getting this loud, I'm going to be doing sub tests, car tests to make sure it even sounds good in the car with the sub. I have a subwoofer in there, so I'll just, reference different tracks, compare them, and see where I'm missing or check the discrepancies. It's important to, always test and reference different songs that you like where the mixes sound good. And don't forget, this is going to be out on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. If you guys want to listen to it, enjoy it, ask me any questions in the comments. More videos coming soon. And you guys have a great day. Peace out.